She doesn't doubt it. Constable has penned near on 100 poems for her, and he is not the only one. Essex is a magnet for poets and thinkers who cluster round him like iron filings, hoping for his patronage, prepared to go to any lengths to gain his favour. By flattering his sister, they think they help their cause. She wonders at the irony that for all those lines of poetry, written in celebration of her beauty, repeating incessantly the same figures of speech, her black, starry eyes, her spun gold hair, her nightingale's voice, her marble skin, the man she is wed to has never got beyond his disgust of her. Beauty may make for pretty lines in a sonnet, but it is eggshell thin, and as friable. It does not speak of what lies within. You will give it straight into the hands of King James. She is aware of the danger she might visit on Constable with this secret mission, but so is he, and she can almost hear him panting with eagerness. Besides, he is no stranger to espionage. But, he begins, then hesitates. How can I be sure of admittance to the king? You are a poet. Use your velvet tongue. My seal will get you into the privy chamber. She takes his hand and folds her signet ring into his palm. After all, I am the sister of England's most favoured earl, the Queen's great niece. That counts for something, does it not? Her tone is unintentionally sharp, and he looks uncomfortable, as if admonished, so she offers him a smile. Keep the seal separate from the letter, and give him this as further proof. She opens a gilt box on the desk and takes out a limning, passing it to him. He inspects it a moment, his eyes swimming a little. Hilliard has not done you justice. Your beauty is greater than this. Pah, she says with a sweep of her arm. Beauty is as beauty does. It looks like me enough to serve its purpose. She watches as he caches the miniature carefully inside his doublet with the letter. Her spaniel, Sparrow, begins to bark, scratching at the door to get out, and they hear the clang of the courtyard gate, then the din of urgent hooves on the cobbles below, and a frenzied bout of shouting. They move swiftly to the window, just as the door is flung open, and her companion, Jean, rushes into the chamber, flushed and breathless, crying out, Come quickly! Your brother is wounded! Her French accent with its soft lisp delays the impact of her words. How? Panic begins to rise in Penelope, like milk in an unwatched pan, but she takes a deep breath to force it into submission. Merrick said it was a duel. Jean's face is ashen. How bad is it? Jean simply shakes her head. Penelope takes the girl's elbow with one hand, and gathering her skirts with the other, calls to Constable, who is already halfway down the stairs. Send for Dr. Lopez. If he is wounded, then surely a surgeon is what's needed, says Constable. I trust Lopez. He will know what to do. They get to the hall as Essex is brought in, supported by two of his men, the broad bulk of loyal Merrick striding ahead, concern written over his freckled face, eyes darting about beneath invisible eyelashes. He wipes a hand through his hair. It has a smear of dried blood on it. A basin of hot water, she barks at the servants, who have gathered to gawp. Jean is shaking. She cannot bear the sight of blood, so Penelope sends her to tear bandages in the laundry. Essex, his teeth gritted, is heaved onto the table, where he half lies, half sits, propped up on his elbows, refusing to succumb to repose. Just a scratch, he says, pulling his cape away from his leg so Penelope can see the slash across his thigh and the blood that has stained his white silk stockings right down into his boot. Merrick, your knife, she says to her brother's man. Merrick looks at her askance. To cut off his stockings? What did you think? She checks the sharp tone that has appeared from nowhere. Here, help me with his boots. She gets both hands around a heel and gently prizes one boot away, while Merrick works on the other, then takes up the knife and, pinching the bloody silk between her fingers, gently peels his stocking away from the wound. It has stuck where the blood is congealing, which causes Essex to wince and turn away. She then touches